Good morning. I'm walking, let us say, at 5:45 in San Benedetto, Italy. It's a calm and warm morning, and it's full moon. The motion is wild and heightened. In days like this, it's inevitable to think about life. In this case, doing a review of my life until this moment. It's been a journey. I can't deny that it's been a journey with beautiful moments and not really beautiful, but that's what allowed me to grow. This natural law that you can't grow without suffering, or at least the suffering seems the quickest way to learn and become wiser. And I was reviewing my journey growing up in San Benedetto with some great memory and some not really great. The summers spent in what here we call it chalet. It's a building by the beach that provides you with food, music, chairs and umbrellas on the beach to enjoy the sea. And last beautiful memory of my father's death and all the consequences, the mental health struggles, the suffering, the attempted suicide, and then that led me to leave. So I'm 42 now. And I've been around a little bit. I visited many towns, I visited many countries. I saw a few things, some of them that we can call extraordinary. I know the name of the blog, An Extraordinary and Ordinary Life. Why extraordinary? Because everyone is unique. So automatically they have an extraordinary life. Ordinary because we all need to go to sleep, to eat, to survive, to pee, to have sex, to socialize. We all grow old, we all die. It's just ordinary because everybody, no one excluded, needs to respect those laws. After all those years, been around a lot. I saw so many beautiful towns and villages in Italy. I met amazing people. I learned so many things. That was just a lot of understanding and learning. It was great adventures. I moved to Australia then, visited another country from Japan, New Zealand, Thailand, England, Scotland. And you at some point you realize that obviously there is not differences because as I needed to eat, sleep, pee, poo, have sex, and go back to sleep. So they do in Thailand, in Japan, in New Zealand, and Australia. So well, it's not automatic. I don't know why, but you, you reach a point where you, I think you reach a point where you realize that we're all the same. We are all brother and sister. The circumstances decided that someone to born in Italy, someone to born in Thailand, and so on. So if you start to grasp the understanding of circumstances out of our control, so you realize that what you learn or you earn, the skill you gain, the wealth you gain, is nothing than just pure circumstances. So you start to see all the others as equal, and you try to give back so that you can uplift, empower others people, because you realize that what you always believe, like what we call the ego, just an illusion. Like, there was a time in life where I believed that we were like the sea, like a boat in the sea, like that boat in the distance. You probably can't see it from the camera of my phone. You sailing, and the wind decide your speed. The waves decide your direction. So the combination of those decide where you're gonna go, how fast you're gonna go, but they are not in your control. Okay, so we don't know that yet. So when you realize that everything is just circumstances, it's just circumstances. How can you enjoy like your wealth and better status? You can't. And I'm not blaming people. People again, what they can understand, it's all again circumstances. I mean, life put me on the path that led me to this understanding, but what I did really choose. So it doesn't make me smarter or wiser. At the same time, it doesn't make me more stupid than others. So that's what led people, a lot of people, believing that we are in a learning journey. Ooh. Hello, my friend. It's a very happy dog. That scared me a little bit, but he's just enjoying the morning, the sea, and what probably he sees as a freedom. Nice sand sculpture. It's pretty cool. So all of this led us, to various beliefs. That's the reason why religion was born in the first place. They are known, and then based on our background, education, circumstances, we develop certain beliefs, and one of them is that we are here in a learning journey, and everybody was born with different skill based on previous lives and what they learned previous lives. It could be. I like to believe that. I don't have the proof. um, you know, but it makes you feel that it's something like that, at least for me, at least in my journey. So after all those years meeting people and talking to people, seeing the greatest and the lowest of humanity, you can't and we are the same. People playing music, young people, or maybe just newborn souls that they will die one day and reborn again in something else. Because if we believe that we are here in a learning journey, then what we are, who we are, our body may be just a vessel that when it dies, it goes, and our energy that I like to believe to be eternal, just transform in something else, to experience something more. I was just last night talking with a friend who was telling me about his father that passed away a few months ago, and again why, because nothing happened by accident, and I don't even know why. I mean probably the universe or God knows why, but when he told me about his father passing away, I feel compelled to tell him about near-death experiences and life after that, and his father had been in coma a few times in the past and came back and then back in coma. Told him about being in other places and coming back. So see the two guys in love. It seems like that's who created all of this. It made it so perfectly well that, as I said, everybody needs companionship and love. And many of us have an instinct to have a family. It's just an instinct, so that the human race can move on, keep going, and people keep learning and learning and learning endlessly. That's, as I said, this is just based on my background and life's even circumstances that led me to believe. Oh, as I said, like to believe that life is about a journey, a learning journey. And obviously, for me, it feels obvious. I mean, we are in this unknown mystery that we call life, and we should help each other. We should empower each other. But it doesn't work like this at this stage of our existence. There is a lot of suffering. People die, and other people just looking at these people dying, apparently without feel anything, just like it is the most normal thing that if you were born in the right part of the world, to look at the rest of the world that wasn't that lucky to just die for nothing. And after all these years around, I have this understanding. I feel to have this understanding about the illusion that we call reality. All of this that seems so real, and actually just an illusion, because whoever is capable to create this is obviously capable to make us believe whatever he wants. So I don't have answers. I have only beliefs that I like to believe. Just that there are no answers. So more than ever, all I want is just make not just myself, but everybody around me happier. It's not easy, and many times I don't make them happier. But I really try my best, because how beautiful this life, this journey would be if we would be able to really focus our energy empowering each other. No more struggles. Oh, we will still struggling, but knowing that we are not alone, that there are people around us willing to help us.